Hello, friends. Good evening. I don't know, good evening or good morning, wherever you are. Some of you have it's a late in the evening today, and you have taken time to come out and talk to me. So, Prabhanjan, welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. And Karun is there, Aditya, okay, Shiv Kumar, Ganesh, Sandeep Vaidya, Suraj Nair. Okay, so a lot of people are joining in today. Bajrang Prasad, and I'm some people are actually okay for Shiv Kumar, Ganesh, and it's early in the morning, and you're still there. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice to you. Starting the day with an astrology session, is it? So thank you, people, for joining in. Krishnamurti, Shimanto Sarkar, yes, all of you. Thank you. So today I'm going to be talking about something which I've been working on for many years. This is something which I always thought that is something which is going to be of a huge use to people. So I thought that instead of just telling it to some of my colleagues or students in a small group of people, I thought that let me broadcast it to the world. So before we get into the entire secret, the secret that I want to reveal to you is the secret which nobody has talked about, जो किसी ने अभी तक बताया नहीं वैदिक एस्ट्रोलॉजी में, ऐसा एक चीज हम लोग अभी बात करने वाले हैं. तो even before I get into that, okay, I need to tell you the story, okay, as to how did it all started. It started with when I started doing all these, when I started doing astrology, my question was, when I looked at all my planets, I said, yeah, so there are some planets, okay, I had a Jupiter in its own house. Then I saw that there was none of the other planets were very strong. So I said, yeah, my God, what is this, yeah? I am such an unlucky man, I don't have many planets strong or exalted or something. And when I started doing a lot of research and when I started doing many charts, especially when I started getting out of this Vedic astrology mold and I started doing research on the planets which are far beyond, okay, we're going to talk about, let's say, the Uranus and the Neptune and the Pluto and stuff. So when we started doing that, that is the time when I found something very interesting. And that is, even Bindu has joined in, is it? Okay, I don't know, Bindu and Sindhuja, welcome, Love Kashyap, Shagun and all people, okay, great. Early in the morning for Aditya as well, is it? Where are you? Okay. So when I started doing this research on these planets which are external planets, I found something very interesting and very intriguing, and that is these planets which are beyond Saturn, like Uranus, Neptune and Pluto, these planets had multiple exaltation points. So this is something which I realized, and everyone is talking about only one exaltation point for all the planets. So I said that, okay, fine. So there must be, God cannot be, the creator cannot be so impartial, How can he give only some people exalted planets and many of them don't have it? So I found it very interesting that planet like Uranus, it had multiple exaltation points. So people are talking about Uranus getting exalted only in Scorpio, but I found that Uranus has got exaltation points even in other places. Uranus gets exalted in Virgo. Okay, Uranus gets exalted in Aries, in Gemini. So that was something which was a very startling discovery of sorts. And after about systematic research of more than 10-12 years, what I did was I compiled all of these discoveries and put together. Okay, and I was discussing with my students. So when I was discussing with my students, okay, and I used to say that, okay, so abhi naya exaltation point, Uranus ka pata chala hai, okay, Pluto ka pata chala hai, ya Neptune ka pata chala hai. So then, I used to share it with people. So after about many years, when I had put up almost every exaltation point of these planets, the first person to join in today was Prabhanjan Samal, and he's a student of mine, okay, and Prabhanjan ने बहुत interesting एक बात कहा. Okay, Prabhanjan, okay, I'm talking about you before so many people. So Prabhanjan saw this, okay, and वो उसने पूरा देखा. मैंने जो इतना साल मेहनत किया, 10 साल पूरा काम करके उसको मैंने डाला था, तो उसने उसको देख के बताया, सर आपने देखा कि यहाँ पर एक पैटर्न है, planets का एक पैटर्न है, okay. I hope that you people can all hear me very clearly, right? I should have asked this question long back, but I just hope that you're able to hear. Okay, somebody has written in Bangladesh. Okay, but you're okay. Yes. Hi, Purba, Rohit, Anil, Ramji. Oh, Ramji has joined in. Wow. Okay, Poonam Vadera, Rajiv Madan, Sriram. Okay, so I think you people can hear me, so which is good. So Rohan Khod भी join किया है, क्या बात है यार? Astrology के Jayashree Iyer is also there. Yeah. So astrology के कोई संबंध भी नहीं है, ऐसे भी लोगों ने join किया है, which is very good. Oh, Moponna and Kaveri Rajgopal. Wow, that's nice. People, that's very nice. I'm really touched by this kind of a response and love, and you people have come to see, which is very amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah. So now let me go ahead. So प्रबंजन ये जो मैंने जो पूरा इतने साल का जो रिसर्च मैंने जब डाला था, तो प्रबंजन ने देखे, ही डिड हिज ओन कैलकुलेशन. ही सेड, अरे सर आपने देखा कि देयर इज अ पैटर्न, ओके, देयर इज अ पैटर्न व्हिच गेट्स फॉर्म्ड विद द एक्साल्टेशन. ओके, तो ये बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग एक बात मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ कि पैटर्न ये था कि हर एक प्लैनेट जो है वो, मतलब प्रबंजन ने ये देखा कि हर एक प्लैनेट जो है वो अपने घर से तीसरे स्थान में या पांचवें स्थान, आठवें स्थान और 10वें स्थान में वो उच्च स्थान में जा रहे थे. Okay, so the planets were getting exalted in the 3rd, in the 5th, in the 8th and the 10th. Okay, this is the pattern in which the planets Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, they were all getting exalted. Okay, and okay, मेरा जब मैंने शुरुआत किया था astrology में, when I used to when I was doing astrology from 25-30 years before, when I used to study exaltation points, उस टाइम में मैंने देखा कि Saturn, okay, has only one exaltation point, Jupiter has only one exaltation point, Mars has only one exaltation point. So I always secretly wished, how good it would have been if all of these planets have multiple exaltation points. Even this traditional planet, जो Vedic astrology में जो हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं, जो traditional planet जो है, अगर वो भी, उनको भी अगर exaltation point अगर ज्यादा होता तो कितना अच्छा होता, ये मुझे ऐसा लगता था. I always wanted that to happen. And ये जो पैटर्न जब समझने के बाद में, after प्रबंजन said that there is a 3, 5, 8 and 10 पैटर्न बन रहा है, तो मैंने सोचा कि इस चीज को why not also try on the Vedic astrology planets. मतलब सूर्य से लेकर शनि तक के जो ग्रह जो हैं उसके ऊपर ट्राई क्यों नहीं करते हैं. Okay, you can hear me very well. That is very nice, Sushant. Thank you so much for that. So yes, Shiva is also saying that. Okay, great. So मैंने सोचा कि भाई एक बार आजमा के देखते हैं कि ये जो ट्रेडिशनल जो प्लैनेट्स हैं, क्या ये ट्रेडिशनल प्लैनेट जो है, क्या उनका भी, मतलब शनि तक के जो प्लैनेट जो है, क्या उनमें भी, वाओ अर्चना, I'm surprised. Archana is also here with Archana Pania. Wow, thank you so much. So मैंने सोचा कि भाई इवन ट्रेडिशनल प्लैनेट जो है, क्या उनमें भी ऐसा मल्टीपल पॉसिबिलिटीज है, एक से ज्यादा राशि में वो क्या उच्च स्थान में आ सकता है, ये मुझे देखना था. ओके आरती, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर दैट. सो आई डिड अ very very systematic research on that. Okay, so sun, moon, mercury, venus, mars, jupiter, saturn, सबके ऊपर लग गया मैं, और करीब 1 साल हो गए इसका ये रिसर्च के लिए. आई हैव बीन डूइंग रिसर्चिंग ऑन ईच एंड एवरी प्लैनेट. एंड सन, मून, उनका एक ही एक्साल्टेशन पॉइंट है, देयर इज नो मल्टीपल पॉइंट्स. मर्क्यूरी का भी मल्टीपल पॉइंट्स नहीं है. ओके, अभी जो मैं बताने वाला हूँ, जस्ट इमेजिन, जस्ट हियर मी आउट, दिस इज गोइंग टू बी लाइक वन ऑफ द ग्रेटेस्ट discovery that I'm going to talk about, okay, which is going to change the way we look at traditional astrology. अभी तक जो हम लोग वैदिक एस्ट्रोलॉजी में हम लोग ने जो भी सोचा होगा, समझा होगा, ये उससे भी बहुत ही बेहतरीन लेवल का है, एक लेवल ऊपर है. ओके, उसके हम लोग बात करने वाले हैं. तो बात ये है कि ओके, गौरी has joined us the right time and I'm going to talk about the secret now. Okay, Continue, thank you so much for assuring that you are able to hear me well. So the greatest secret that I'm going to reveal to you now is that in traditional astrology, we've been thinking about planets having only one exaltation point, right? Vedic astrology में हम लोग बात करते हैं कि भाई हर planet का एक ही exaltation point होता है. लेकिन मैं आपको बता दूं कि even ये Vedic astrology के जो planets हैं, उनमें भी 2 नहीं 3, लेकिन बल्कि 4 exaltation points है. I'm going to tell you this, okay, and हर planet का नहीं है, okay, it is not about every planet, no, not sun, not mercury, not moon, not venus, not mars, not none of these bodies. But okay, now hear me out very clearly. The planets that have the exaltation points, even the traditional planets, okay, मैं ट्रेडिशनल प्लैनेट्स की बात कर रहा हूँ। इवन ट्रेडिशनल प्लैनेट जो है हमारे जो वैदिक एस्ट्रोलॉजी जो हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं, उन प्लैनेट्स में दो प्लैनेट्स हैं, दो ऐसे प्लैनेट्स हैं जिनका भी 4 एक्सॉल्टेशन पॉइंट्स है, और वो है okay, so ladies and gentlemen, okay, I think you should give a huge round of applause to these two planets, okay, because they have been like they have been talked about so much. The planets have been most maligned, or the most the planet which redefined your and our life. But in fact I'm saying that they are actually, their entire system by which they are getting exalted itself is going to be redefined now, because it was already there, but I just saw it, okay, for the first time. So let me tell you that there are two planets which have multiple exaltation points even in Vedic astrology, and those planets are Saturn and Jupiter. शनि और गुरु जो हैं, इनके भी मैं आपको बताऊं multiple exaltation points है. Rahul Mahajan has joined us. Oh wow, okay. So इनके भी multiple exaltation points है. मतलब ये है कि मैं आपको बता दूं कि वो भी ये जो दोनों जो प्लैनेट्स जो हैं, गुरु एंड शनि जो है, ये दोनों के भी मल्टीपल एक्सॉल्टेशन पॉइंट्स हैं, और वो भी वही जगह पे वो एक्सॉल्ट होते हैं जहां पर यूरेनस, नेपट्यून, प्लूटो एक्सॉल्ट होता है. वो है 3, 5, 8 and 10th प्लेस फ्रॉम वेयर दे बिलोंग टू. ओके, मैं आपको बताऊं, मतलब ये जो मैं आपको बता रहा हूं ये बहुत बड़ी बात है. मैं ऐसे में बोल दूंगा तो मतलब लोग पत्थर मारेंगे मेरे ऊपर. ओके, सो मैं इसके ऊपर रिसर्च करके, मतलब अंडरस्टैंड दैट 5000 ईयर ओल्ड एस्ट्रोलॉजी, हमेशा ये माना जाता था कि गुरु जो है और शनि जो है, इनके सिर्फ एक एक्सॉल्टेशन पॉइंट होता है. लेकिन मैं आपको यहाँ पर बता रहा हूँ कि इनके एक नहीं, इनके 4 एक्सॉल्टेशन पॉइंट्स है. इनकी 4 जगह पे ये उच्च स्थान में आते हैं. ओके, ये पहली बार कोई बता रहा है आपको. और उनका भी एक पैटर्न है, जरा ध्यान से सुनिएगा. पैटर्न ये है कि वो अपने घर से 3, 5, 8 और 10वें स्थान पर वो उच्च स्थान में आते हैं. मैं आपको इस चीज को अब इस मंच पर, ओके, अगले 45 मिनट में मैं आपको बताने वाला हूं कि इनका एग्जैक्ट एक एग्जाम्पल के साथ मैं आपको बताने वाला हूं कि ये एक्चुअली इनका एक्सॉल्टेशन कैसे होता है. ओके, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद जुपिटर. अभी जुपिटर जो है, गुरु जो है, ये सिर्फ इनका उच्च स्थान जो है, ये सिर्फ कर्क राशि में नहीं होता, लेकिन इनका उच्च स्थान जो है ये होता है इवन इन एक्वेरियस. ओके, अपना तीसरे स्थान. ओके, गुरु का जो थर्ड हाउस जो है वो है गुरु जुपिटर का ओन हाउस इज सैजिटेरियस. फ्रॉम देयर द थर्ड हाउस इज एक्वेरियस, फिफ्थ हाउस इज एरीज, एंड एट्थ हाउस इज कैंसर, जो हम लोग सब जानते हैं कि वहां पर एक्सॉल्ट होता ही है वो. लेकिन जुपिटर इवन वर्गो में वो एक्सॉल्ट होता है. ओके, सो एक्वेरियस, एरीज एंड वर्गो. I'm going to give you a lot of examples to show how this really happens. Okay. Oh, interesting. Hyacinth Suri. Okay, people. I mean, I'm really amazed that people who have no background in astrology, or who have just heard about astrology from me, just like that, passing reference. My schoolmates, all of them have joined, and that's really fantastic. Thank you, people, for that. So, Kaustubh, I don't know. आप मेरा ये जो मैं जो भी बताने वाला हूँ इससे आप खुश होंगे नहीं होंगे. अच्छा, आप लोगों में से कुछ लोगों की खुशखबरी होगी, क्योंकि आप देखोगे कि आपका जो गुरु जो है वो सडनली, ओके, वो एक्सॉल्टेशन में आ गया होगा. ओके, आप लोगों का शनि जो है, कुछ लोगों का एक्सॉल्टेशन में आ गया होगा. ओके, उच्च स्थान में आ गया होगा. लेकिन आप लोगों में से कुछ लोग दुखी होंगे क्योंकि आपका शनि या गुरु जो है वो वीकर पॉइंट में जा सकता है. लेकिन अभी क्या करें, मतलब जो सच्चाई है आपको बताना है. लेट्स टेक एग्जाम्पल्स नाउ. ओके, अगर हम देखेंगे तो मैं आपको बताऊं, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट फॉर एग्जाम्पल रिकी पॉन्टिंग. रिकी पॉन्टिंग जो है ये एक बहुत अच्छे खिलाड़ी है, ये बहुत अच्छे प्लेयर थे. ही वाज अ फैंटास्टिक प्लेयर, एंड ही हैज रिकी पॉन्टिंग हैज एक्वेरियस एसेंडेंट. ओके, एंड एक्वेरियस एसेंडेंट होने के है उनका, और उनका लग्न में यानी फर्स्ट हाउस में उनका जुपिटर गुरु जो है वो एक्सॉल्टेड है. जैसा जुपिटर जो है उनका 11th लॉर्ड है, 11th लॉर्ड उनका फर्स्ट हाउस में बैठा हुआ है. ओके, इसको जरा ध्यान से देखिएगा. Ricky Ponting, the cricketer, okay, who was a great player, he not only was a great player, but he later on, in the later half of his life, in the second half of his life, he has become a coach now. वो कोच बन चुके हैं. ओके, आप लोगों में से जितने लोगों का भी जन्म 1974 में हुआ होगा, अगर आप लोगों का, मैं आपको बता दूं कि आप लोगों का जो गुरु जो है वो उच्च स्थान में है. 74 में, मतलब नॉट एवरीबडी, बट या कुछ महीने जो है उसमें गुरु उच्च स्थान में था, मतलब गुरु एक्वेरियस में था. आप अगर लिंक करके देखोगे तो आपको ये बात सडनली समझ में आएगा कि भाई अरे यार मेरा जो गुरु जो है वो यहाँ का लॉर्ड है, यहाँ पर बैठा है, इसी वजह से ये हुआ मेरे साथ। सो ये जो है मैं उदाहरण दे रहा हूँ, ओके, उदाहरण के तौर पर रिकी पॉन्टिंग जो है वो Ricky Ponting was born in 74, of course, and he has the Jupiter, which is the 11th lord. 11th house indicates the second half of life, और वो planet उनका first house में बैठा। First house indicates a personality, who you are as a person, and who he is now. He's a guru. He's a guru. He's a teacher. He's a master. And when did he become a master? He became in the second half of life. So see, understand that Jupiter and Saturn जो है इनका जो role जो है वो limited है। इनको वो दर्जा नहीं दे सकते जो बड़ा बड़ा रोल, इससे बड़ा रोल वो नहीं करेंगे, मतलब दे विल डू देयर लिमिटेड रोल। सो रिकी पॉन्टिंग जो ही इज अ प्लेयर, ही इज अ कैप्टन, वो कैसे बने उसके लिए बहुत सारा और प्लैनेट्स है उनकी कुंडली में, लेकिन उनको उनका सेकेंड हाफ ऑफ लाइफ में अगर किसी प्लैनेट ने उनको ये जो टीचर बनाया है, कोच बनाया है, तो वो गुरु ने बनाया। ओके, सो दैट इज वन। द सेकेंड एग्जाम्पल आई एम गोइंग टू गिव यू इज राफेल नडाल। ओके, राफेल नडाल के कुंडली में थर्ड हाउस जो है, ओके, थर्ड हाउस उनका लिब्रा एसेंडेंट है। ओके, उनका जो थर्ड हाउस जो है, थर्ड हाउस इंडिकेट्स हैंड्स। ओके, उनका जो थर्ड हाउस जो है वो सैजिटेरियस है। ओके, वहां पर उनका नेपट्यून तो है ही, ओके, जिसकी वजह से वो एक्सॉल्टेड है। ओके, वो स्ट्रॉन्ग पावरफुल है, लेकिन उनका भी जो थर्ड हाउस, यानी थर्ड हाउस जो हैंड्स को इंडिकेट करता है, वो प्लैनेट फिफ्थ हाउस में स्ट्रांगली बैठा है। फिफ्थ हाउस में एक्सॉल्टेड, फिफ्थ हाउस इंडिकेट्स फेम, पॉपुलैरिटी, नेम। यानी कि राफेल नडाल किस चीज के लिए फेमस है, किस वजह से वो फेमस है? उनके हाथों की वजह से। ओके, वो उनके हाथों के लिए वो फेमस है, एंड और वो उनका विज्ञापन आता है, एडवर्टाइजमेंट आता है, ही इज वेरी फेमस मैन, ओके, इन स्पोर्ट्स, सो दैट कम्स फ्रॉम दैट। I'll give you another example for this. Okay, hey Joe, Prafulla, Vinod, so many people have joined, and thank you so much for that. So I'm going to talk now about, let's say, Albert Einstein. Okay, Albert Einstein is a very big example we can give here. अच्छा, जो भी मैं कुछ लोगों को, आप लोगों को मैं देख पा रहा हूँ अभी, and you know, if there is any question, if you're typing, I'll be trying to answer them here itself. लेकिन अगर मैं अभी बातों में if I'm not able to tell you the answers, give you the answers, then I will later on, this video will be saved on your timeline, on my timeline, and you can post your questions there, and I will also answer them there. Okay, Rahu and Ketu are not planets. Okay, Anju Mehta, we are not going to talk about them. Okay, I'm talking about Saturn and Jupiter, Shani और गुरु जो है उनके multiple example exaltation points हैं। हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं examples की, गुरु की बात कर रहा हूँ। Jupiter is getting exalted in Aquarius. Okay, no Mars, only Saturn and Jupiter. Okay, Anshul, it's only Saturn and Jupiter. Okay, now talking about now talking about Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein has got a Gemini ascendant. Okay, now Albert Einstein has got a Gemini ascendant, and for him it becomes a seventh lord. Okay, seventh house ka planet, and that is exalted where? It is exalted in the ninth house. Okay, see, understand that Albert Einstein was a teacher, was a master, was a knowledge man, was a guru. Okay, and that has come from the fact that Jupiter is a planet of intelligence and knowledge, and that is exalted in Aquarius of knowledge, and that is one of the additional reasons that makes Albert Einstein Albert Einstein. Okay, I'll give you another example. JRD टाटा, आप लोगों में से कई लोगों को ये बात पता नहीं होगा कि JRD टाटा जो है वो उनका जन्म पेरिस में हुआ था। ओके, ही इज नॉट बोर्न इन इंडिया, JRD टाटा वाज बोर्न इन पेरिस। सो पेरिस में जिनका जन्म हुआ, ओके, JRD टाटा का, उनका कुंडली में कोई भी चीज नहीं है जो ये दिखा रहा है कि वो कोई फॉरेन कंट्री में जाएंगे और फॉरेन कंट्री में जाके उनको वो एक इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट बनेंगे। वो कोई प्लैनेट नहीं बता रहा है। There is no planet in JRD Tata's chart which shows that he'll go to a foreign country. So he came to India. India is a foreign country for JRD Tata. So उनका कुंडली में अगर आप देखेंगे तो उनका लग्न है Taurus. So JRD Tata has got a Taurus ascendant. So for him, Jupiter becomes the eighth lord. Eighth house indicates industries, manufacturing, engineering, and all that. And that planet is exalted in Aries. That is in the 12th house. So eighth lord exalted in the 12th house. Okay, so that is what makes him a industrialist in a foreign country. So understand that JRD Tata went to a foreign country, that is India, and he became an industrialist here. Okay, I'll give you another very, very good example, very amazing example is Martin Luther King. So Martin Luther King was a Catholic. He led a mission. He was like he was a leader who spoke about religion, spirituality, and all that. ये religion and spirituality जो है उसका कोई भी उनका चार्ट अगर आप देखोगे तो there is nothing that very clearly shows that he is someone who is connected to spirituality. Okay, उनका लग्न में यानी कि he has an Aries Ascendant, and in the Aries Ascendant he has got Jupiter. अभी कुछ लोग बोलेंगे कि भाई अरे वो जुपिटर तो 9th हाउस का प्लैनेट हो गया, 9th हाउस का प्लैनेट फर्स्ट हाउस में बैठा है, तो उच्च स्थान में क्यों आएगा? अरे उच्च स्थान में आ रहा है, वो उच्च स्थान में है, इसी वजह से he was a famous spiritual person. Okay, spirituality का कनेक्शन जो मार्टिन लूथर किंग को जो आ रहा है वो इसलिए आ रहा है because he has got the 9th lord, that is Jupiter, is exalted in the first house. That is for Martin Luther King. I'll give you another example. Zakir Hussain. Okay, Zakir Hussain जो तबला मैस्ट्रो है, उनका तुला लग्न है. Okay, see this very interesting thing. उनका तुला लग्न है और Libra ascendant है, और उनका third house बनता है Sagittarius. So third house indicates the hands. Okay, third house indicates the hands, exactly like Rafael Nadal. Rafael Nadal ने क्या किया? He plays tennis. Okay. And what does Zakir Hussain do? Zakir Hussain uses his hands, and वो तबला बजाते हैं. Third house indicates the hands, और वो planet exalted है 5वें स्थान में. Fifth house is Aquarius. So all of these gentlemen अगर आप देखेंगे उनका जिंदगी में Jupiter जो है वो exalted Aquarius में, इसी वजह से उनको ये हुआ है. Okay, so this is something which I can tell you that I have done an extensive research on this. Okay, yeah, Sharav, hi dude, how are you? Shraddha, thank you so much for joining. Neha, thank you for joining. Lavina, thank you. Okay, so all people who joined in February, yes, so it's nice to know. More English please, I'm a client from Kerala. Okay, yeah, I will do that, but there are also people who are from from other parts, so that's the reason I have to sometimes also talk in Hindi, but you will be able to understand because I'm using both the languages. Okay, now so if Jupiter is going to be exalted, okay, अगर Jupiter exalted है Aquarius में, तो इसका मतलब ये है कि Jupiter also has to be debilitated. Okay, in the opposite zodiac sign. अगर Aquarius का opposite zodiac sign अगर हम बात करेंगे तो that is Leo. Okay, so I'll tell you that it is very startling to know that जुपिटर जो है वो एक्वेरियस में एक्सॉल्टेड है, तो उसी के एग्जैक्टली ऑपोजिट जो लियो में वो डेबिलिटेट होता है. तो मैं आपको एग्जांपल बता देता हूं. मीना कुमारी जो है, ओके, मीना कुमारी की कुंडली में उनका ओके, शी हैज एन एक्वेरियस एसेंडेंट. ओके, सॉरी, मीना कुमारी हैज अ लिब्रा एसेंडेंट. ओके, मीना कुमारी हैज गॉट अ लिब्रा एसेंडेंट, और उनका जो थर्ड लॉर्ड जो है, थर्ड हाउस इंडिकेट्स सैजिटेरियस, थर्ड हाउस इज सैजिटेरियस एंड थर्ड हाउस आल्सो इंडिकेट्स अ माइंड. ओके, थर्ड लॉर्ड उनका डेबिलिटेटेड है उनका लियो में. ओके, थर्ड हाउस जुपिटर, थर्ड लॉर्ड जुपिटर जो है वो 11th हाउस लियो में बैठा हुआ है, और वहां पर वो क्या करता है, वो डेबिलिटेट होता है, जिसके वजह से क्या हुआ, इन द लेटर पार्ट ऑफ हर लाइफ शी बिकेम, दैट पीपल, एवरीवन नोज दैट शी बिकेम एन अल्कोहलिक. ओके, थर्ड हाउस इंडिकेट्स अ माइंड, अपना दिमागी संतुलन खो जाना. ओके, शी लॉस्ट अ बैलेंस ऑफ अ माइंड एंड when she turned a little older. Okay, and so the alcoholism can be connected to one of the main very important thing that you can connect to is because of Jupiter being there in the 11th house. Okay, and that happened in the second half of life. I'm going to talk about another example which is Madhubala. Okay, Madhubala, one of the most beautiful actresses जो है, okay, उनका कुंडली में she has an Aquarius ascendant. Okay, and for her the Jupiter becomes her 11th lord. Okay, Jupiter 11th lord हो जाता है, और वो उनका 7th हाउस में बैठा है. Aquarius का opposite is 11th is Leo, और वहां 7th हाउस में डेबिलिटेट हुआ है. And Madhubala had so many legal issues. Okay, in fact Madhubala had legal issue even with Dilip Kumar, one of the person she was dating, and she was actually in love with, and she was to marry him, लेकिन वो लीगल इश्यूज हुआ, एंड देन लॉ में वो जो भी कोर्ट केस हुआ उसमें दिलीप कुमार जीत गए, एंड देन शी वेंट एंड गॉट मैरिड टू किशोर कुमार. सो दिस एंटायर स्टोरी कैन बी corroborated only if you see that Jupiter is got debilitated in Leo. Okay, उसको आप देखेंगे तो I'll give you another very important example is of Boris Becker. बोरिस बेकर जो है उनका कुंडली में ओके उनका वृश्चिक ascendant, स्कॉर्पियो ascendant. So for him Jupiter is the second house. So second house का जो planet है Jupiter, it is debilitated in the 10th house of career. Okay, now that is something which is very, I mean, like, see, if you look at Boris Becker's chart, even if you include all the other traditional planets, even the the outer planet, you won't be able to explain as to why did he become bankrupt. अगर आप जुपिटर को देखोगे, जुपिटर उनका सेकंड हाउस का प्लैनेट है. सेकंड हाउस इंडिकेट्स मनी, ओके, एंड मनी का प्लैनेट जो एक्सॉल्ट डेबिलिटेटेड है 10th हाउस ऑफ करियर में, जिसकी वजह से ही बिकेम बैंकरप्ट. ओके, एनीवे, so my question, my simple submission is that Jupiter gets exalted also in Aquarius, okay, and उसके जो opposite zodiac sign है, which is Leo, वहां पर it gets debilitated. Okay, now there is not enough time to give so many examples. I think I'm going to restrict myself to two examples for each combination, and probably I will leave for if there is any other question you can ask me, so I will be able to talk about that. Rahul Dravid, no, Rahul Dravid has got Jupiter in own house, man. Yeah. So now talking about Aries, Jupiter also gets exalted in Aries. Now I'll give a simple example. Lionel Messi, okay, Lionel Messi जो है, Leo Messi has got Taurus ascendant. Now tell me, why is Leo Messi a footballer? क्यों? अरे very simple reason. His 8th lord Jupiter is exalted in 12th house. 8th house becomes sports. तो sports को indicate करने वाला जो planet है, वो उनका 12th house में Aries में है. Aries में exalted, and that is the reason Leo Messi is a footballer. There is no planet in the chart which indicates why he is a footballer. Only and only Jupiter indicates that. Okay, I'm going to give you another example. Hugo Lloris. Okay, Hugo Lloris is the football World Cup winner for France. Okay, is the captain. And always remember that world champions जो होते हैं, world champions always have the 7th house का planet exalted, or maybe an exalted planet in the 7th house. Okay, so Hugo Lloris has got Gemini ascendant. Okay, Hugo Lloris का धनु लग्न है, मिथुन लग्न है, और धनु राशि जो है उनका 7th हाउस हो जाता है, 7th हाउस. और 7th हाउस का जो planet है उनका वो exalted है 9th हाउस में. 9th हाउस indicates luck. Okay, and that is the reason. Okay, Hugo Lloris जो है it's in the 11th house. 11th house means profits. Okay, so that's the reason he was profitable in the sense that he won the World Cup. He became the world champion. Okay, then what else can I give you? Another example is like even Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi has got a Tula Lagna and he has got Jupiter exalted in the 7th house. Aries में है, Mahatma Gandhi has got 7th house में, and it is his 3rd house planet. 3rd house means communication. So Mahatma Gandhi was a great communicator, we know that, and with this communication he influences society. 7th house means society, people. So he was able to influence the people. So Mahatma Gandhi has that. So Aries is an exaltation point for Jupiter. Okay, I'll give you another example. Now we're going to talk about Aries. The debilitation points for Aries. For Jupiter in Libra. So when Jupiter comes into Libra, there it gets debilitated. Okay, I'll give you one example of Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda has got Dhanu Lagna, Sagittarius ascendant, and he has the Jupiter in Libra. Okay, and Swami Vivekananda का chart अगर आप देखोगे, there is nothing in his chart which shows an early death. Okay, उनका Chiron exalted a 3rd house में, because of which he died, because of that whatever happened to this thing. लेकिन there is nothing which shows that he's going to die early. So now what happens is ascendant lord, क्योंकि वो धनु लग्न है, धनु लग्न का जो planet है स्वामी है गुरु, वो नीच राशि में बैठा है 11 में. 11th house indicates the second half of life. Okay, the longevity is indicated by the 2nd house, और वहां पर उनका debilitated ascendant lord बैठा हुआ है, and that is the reason. Okay, he he didn't live long. Okay, Virgo and Sagittarius dual sign. No, please, Soham, still you need to get your basics right here. Okay, you are very confused. Okay, Elikon, Elukon. Okay, Elukon is understanding, which is very nice. Okay, Pooja Mathur, thank you so much. Okay, and for the comments. And I'm going to talk now about Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley has got a Scorpio ascendant, and his second lord is debilitated in the 12th house. Okay, and the 12th house indicates what? 12th house indicates the thinking, thought process, and Jupiter being debilitated in the 12th house made Elvis Presley get into a lot of drugs, and he was into too much of prescribed drugs. He was addicted to prescription drugs, and later on his death also happened because of that. And simple reason is because of the Jupiter being debilitated in the 12th house. Okay, now I want to talk in the Jupiter's the last example. I mean, the last of the a set of examples I'm going to talk about is Jupiter also gets exalted in Virgo. Okay, तो आप लोग में से जितने भी लोगों की कुंडली में गुरु जो है वो कन्या राशि में है, okay, आप लोग you should be very happy because I'm sure you all people would be happy. Now, just to give you a few examples, MS Dhoni का मिथुन लग्न है, Gemini Ascendant. Okay, now various times ये सवाल उठता था कि भाई वो वर्ल्ड चैंपियन क्यों है, MS Dhoni वर्ल्ड चैंपियन क्यों है? Why is MS Dhoni a world champion? Simple reason: the seventh lord, the seventh house indicates beating your enemies, victory over your enemies. And MS Dhoni has got Gemini Ascendant, and for him, Sagittarius is the seventh house. So seventh lord exalted in the fourth house. Remember, he became a world champion in India. Okay, he bought the World Cup in India. So the seventh lord exalted in the fourth house has made him a world champion in the Indian soil. Okay, so that is for MS Dhoni, and the same example is there for Gautam Gambhir. Okay, now the same Guru, the same Jupiter. You know what? How beautiful you can see. The same Jupiter, which is the seventh lord exalted in the fourth house. What did it do for Gautam Gambhir? For Gautam Gambhir, it made him a politician. Okay, seventh house indicates politics. So for him, it has become the seventh lord exalted in the fourth, and that makes him a politician in the home soil. Okay, so that's the same planet but giving different results. Now I can give you another example, which is Dhirubhai Ambani. Dhirubhai Ambani has got has a Dhanu Lagna, and his ascendant lord is exalted in the 10th house in Virgo, and that's the reason he was a great man. Okay, so anyway, that is the example for the positive exaltation. And if I want to talk about debilitation points, I can give you some examples again. Johnny Depp. Okay, now Johnny Depp has got Cancer ascendant. For him, it is the sixth lord. Okay, the sixth house planet, which is debilitated in the 9th house. Okay, now 9th house, many people would know that it is all about the law. And Johnny Depp is one actor. Just imagine. Okay, now Johnny Depp has got now this is an extremely controversial kind of exaltation point I'm talking about, debilitation point I'm talking about. In traditional astrology they say that Jupiter rules Pisces. Okay, Jupiter if stays in Pisces, it is considered to be very auspicious. But I'm telling you exactly opposite. Now listen to me very carefully. Okay, I'm telling you that Jupiter in Pisces is bad. Okay, you know why? Because whenever Jupiter gets into Pisces, it becomes debilitated and it gives you really, really bad results. Okay, so I'll give you examples. Johnny Depp. Okay, why am I giving you so many famous people's names? The simple reason is because famous people we can relate to. If their charts are available readily, so you can go and check it up. Okay, for yourself. If I give you some random examples, you will say that to manipulation hai. I'm giving you people who are very popular. Okay, understand the kind of research which has gone into it. So Johnny Depp जो है, he has Cancer ascendant, and Cancer ascendant जो है, उनका sixth lord जो है, वो Sagittarius का जो Jupiter है, वो उनका 9th house में बैठा है, यानी Pisces में बैठा है, मीन राशि में बैठा है. And but just imagine, Johnny Depp has got Jupiter in the 9th house, and he is one of the Hollywood actors who has the highest amount of cases against him, lawsuits against him. He is like a permanent, New York City का, New York City police जो है उनका department का, he's a permanent employee there. He just keeps going there because he has so many cases against him. And I'll give you another example. Tiger Woods. If you will see, has got a Virgo ascendant, एक कन्या लग्न है, और उनका 7th हाउस में गुरु है. 7th हाउस indicates marriage, marital life, शादी वगैरह वगैरह. लेकिन वहां पर गुरु नीच राशि में बैठा है. Just imagine Jupiter gets debilitated in Pisces. I'm telling you this again. Okay, this is a great revelation. This is one of the biggest secrets that I'm revealing about Vedic astrology. Jupiter gets debilitated in Pisces. Okay, and he has got Virgo ascendant. Tiger Woods has got Virgo ascendant, and Tiger Woods का 7th house में Jupiter बैठा है. And you all people must be knowing that Tiger Woods became very, very unpopular for his many affairs. Okay, many of his affairs became very public. People came to know about it. More than a dozen women came against him and said that we had an affair with him, and it also led to his divorce with his wife. Okay, and he even had to take a backseat from his playing golf for some time. What does he play? Golf? Yeah. So now this can only be explained if you look at Tiger Woods having Jupiter debilitated in the 7th house. Okay, I can give you the same example of Kate Winslet, who also has a debilitated Jupiter in Sagittarius in Pisces. I can also give you. Okay, so I don't want to get into the more and more examples now. Okay, now I'll now talk about. Oh my God! Even Ronald Fernandez has joined us. Is it? Ronald Fernandez has got nothing to do with astrology, but he's today here with us, probably just to see ki yaar. Hi, Bonne, Ronald. Okay, is it for that? Neena Shetty has also joined in. Rajita Biswas has joined in. Shraddha has joined in. Okay, that's very nice. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the Saturn. So let's get started with Saturn now. शनि जो है शनि के बारे में हर बार हम लोग बोलते हैं कि उसका एक ही exaltation point है, that is तुला. But that is not really so. Shani has got multiple exaltation points. I'm going to give you some examples. Okay. Now, once again, I'm going to talk about Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein has got a Gemini ascendant. Okay, a Gemini ascendant, and he has got his Saturn is the 8th lord. The 8th lord exalted in the 10th house. That is Pisces. Shani उनका मेन राशि में है अल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन का. और उनका जो लग्न जो है वो है मिथुन लग्न के जो व्यक्ति हैं उनके लिए 8वीं स्थान 8th house indicates research, analysis, and that planet is exalted in the 10th house. What was the career of Albert Einstein? It was research, isn't it? So he was a great researcher because his 8th lord Shani is exalted in Pisces in the 10th house. I'll give you another example. Queen Victoria, for her it was Taurus ascendant. The Taurus ascendant में क्या होता है? The Capricorn becomes the 9th house, so the 9th lord is exalted in the 11th house, and 11th house indicates profits. Okay, so 9th house means what? 9th house means worldwide, and 11th house means profits. She was a queen, almost across the world. She was almost ruling the whole globe. She was one of the most powerful queens ever. Okay, and that is because she has this exaltation of Saturn in Pisces. The 9th lord exalted in Pisces, 11th house. Ratan Tata. Okay, now हम लोगों ने बात किया about JRD Tata. Now let's talk about Ratan Tata. Ratan Tata has got, the smart, handsome dude, Ratan Tata. Okay, he has got a Dhanu Lagna, Sagittarius ascendant, and for him, Capricorn becomes his 2nd house, and he has got the 2nd lord exalted in 4th house. See, 4th house indicates what? 4th house indicates family. And Ratan Tata was adopted, but he was the son of Naval Tata. Okay, the son of Naval Tata, he went on to become the head of Tata Group, and he has got a Dhanu Lagna, the Sagittarius ascendant, and the 2nd lord Saturn getting exalted in the 4th house is what makes him belong to a huge family. The 4th house means family. So in the family house, he has got the money planet. The 2nd house means money. The wealth planet is exalted in the 4th house. And 4th house means family, and the money is all in the family. Okay, so that is indicated by that. Okay, now let's talk about Taurus. Okay, now very important thing is that Saturn gets exalted in Taurus. Okay, so ये बात मैंने doubly check किया because I don't want to get into a situation where I feel that Saturn में Taurus Taurus Saturn में Saturn Taurus में exalt होता है. I don't. I didn't want it to be biased, because it's like I have it. Okay, so I thought, okay, no. Let me ensure that it is not exalted there. Okay, to my surprise, I was really surprised to know that actually Saturn is exalted in Taurus. Okay, so I'll give you the reason why. We have like some very famous examples. Okay, look at Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Tendulkar has got Cancer ascendant. For him, it is the seventh lord exalted in the 11th house. Okay, the 11th house means what? The second half of life. 7th house means what? Public life. So Sachin Tendulkar has got into public life in a big way. Okay, he's not got into politics yet, and we never know what he is going to do. Okay, and anyways, he's doing a lot of work for people, for others. Okay, and all that stuff. So, and his later half of life, which is the second half of life, is also getting it's very interesting. I mean, Sachin is going to be a legend. Even, I mean, wherever he's going to go, there is going to be millions of people waiting for him, even till he's 99. So that's going to be there. So Sachin Tendulkar, the fame and popularity of Sachin is still soaring just because he has the seventh lord Saturn exalted in the 11th house. Okay. Now Sourav Ganguly, I think many people may not know that Sourav का जो लग्न जो है वो मेष लग्न है. Okay, his ascendant is not Leo, but his ascendant is Aries. Okay, so I got this information from very reliable sources. And अगर हम सौरव गांगुली का कुंडली देखेंगे, ये समझ में नहीं आता है कि यार वो why is he a very what you can call it as a rich man. He was born in a very rich family. He was born in he's Prince of Kolkata, not just because he's it's not just it's actually even a literal thing, because he's a very rich, he belongs to a good family, he comes from a good lineage. Okay, now how does that come from his somebody wrote this. Okay, Michael Schumacher has got Jupiter in 5th house in Virgo, which is his 8th lord. Yes, that's very true. That's the reason he's in the sports. Fabulous. Okay, whoever has written that, that's fantastic. I mean, I'm not able to read your name because it's written in Bengali, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So now I'm going to talk about Sourav Ganguly. Okay, he is belonging to a good family because he has got 9th lord. The 10th lord, right? It's the 10th lord. Yes, the 10th lord Saturn getting exalted in the second house. Second house is the house of money, wealth. So that's the reason he is wealthy. Okay, I'm going to give you another very important example, and that is Rahul Dravid. Now, Rahul Dravid, many people have got his ascendant also wrong. He doesn't have a Sagittarius ascendant. Rahul Dravid's ascendant is Virgo. Okay, so Rahul Dravid's ascendant is Virgo, and Rahul Dravid, what has he become after quitting cricket as a player? What did he do? What has he become? He has become the coach. And not just a coach, he has become a successful World Cup winning coach. And what do you see in this chart? You see that Saturn is exalted in his 9th house. 9th house is the house of teacher, guru, master. And Rahul Dravid has got his 5th lord. Okay, 5th house means what? 5th house means being a teacher again, being a subject. I mean, like something like being an advisor. Okay, the advisor planet exalted in the 9th house of Guru, and that is what makes Rahul Dravid a Guru. Okay, so this is something which you cannot see. Okay, if you don't consider Saturn to be exalted there. Okay, and what else? I can give you more examples. Okay, let's talk about who else? Amitabh Bachchan has got Aquarius ascendant, and he has got Saturn exalted in the 4th house, which shows that he comes from a very good family. See, Amitabh Bachchan is not just some struggler who came into the industry. His father was a great poet. His mother is very well known. So all of these things come from the fact that he has got a very strong Saturn and exaltation in the 4th house. Okay, if I'm going to give an example of Paul McCartney has got his 5th lord exalted in the 9th house. He has got a Virgo ascendant. So 5th house means what? Arts, creativity, fashion. Okay, and music. Okay, and that planet is exalted in the 9th house. 9th house means worldwide popularity. So Paul McCartney was a worldwide popular musician because of Saturn. Zinedine Zidane has got a Taurus ascendant, and for him it is the 9th lord exalted in the 1st house. Just imagine when Zinedine Zidane, with his headbutt, okay, when that famous headbutt when he was a player, did anyone could have imagined that he's going to become one of the most successful coaches ever? Okay, you can only say that if you look into his Saturn. Okay, शनि जो है वो उनका 9th house का planet है, वो first house में exalted है. 9th lord exalted in first house makes him a great coach. Zidane, imagine being a great coach. That can only happen because of Shani. Okay, I'll give you more examples. We're going to now talk about the last part. Okay, I'm going to talk about which is Shani being exalted in Leo. Okay, Saturn being exalted in Leo. Saturn is exalted in Leo. वीरेंद्र सेवाग जो है, वीरेंद्र सेवाग का जो लग्न है, ascendant जो है वो Capricorn है. Okay, Capricorn है. And now if you look at Virendra Sehwag's chart, there is no indication why he is a sports person. Okay, now how is he a sports person? Because his ascendant is Capricorn, and the ascendant lord Saturn is exalted in the 8th house. Okay, 8th house indicates sports, so he's a sports person. Very simple example. Okay, I'll give you another example. Pablo Escobar is one of the greatest drug mafia king. You know, he was making millions of dollars per second. Okay, I mean, sorry, not millions per second, but yeah, hundreds of dollars per second. And this guy has got an Aquarius ascendant. For him, the 12th lord is exalted in 7th house. The 12th lord Shani is exalted in 7th house. 7th house means what? 7th house means being someone who is doing something on the public, something bad on the public. You know, if you have a 7th house very strong, you can do something good for the people or you can do something bad for the people. And Pablo Escobar ne kya kiya? Pablo Escobar, 12th lord exalted in 7th means what? 12th house means what? Foreign countries. See, Pablo Escobar was born in Colombia. This Colombian drug lord, he went to America, and in America he made everybody addict. Okay, so he went to a different country and he did his mafia work there. He was influencing people there. Okay, so this is example of Saturn being the 12th lord exalted in 7th. Okay, Pablo Escobar. Then I can give you example of Prince Charles. Prince Charles has got 7th house Cancer ascendant. For him, it is 7th lord exalted in 2nd house. 7th house means what? Public life, political life. Okay, and he was a king. The 7th house planet is exalted in the 2nd house. 2nd house means money, so he has got a lot of money. Okay, so now Krishnamurti is very happy that his Jupiter is in Virgo. Okay, that's fantastic. How about Jupiter in Cancer? Jupiter in Cancer. See, I'm not talking about the exaltation of Cancer, Jupiter's exaltation in Cancer and Saturn's exaltation in Libra. That is understood. Okay, it is already there. I'm talking about extra points. I'm talking about Jupiter and Saturn having 3 more exaltation points. Saturn and Jupiter gets exalted in the 3rd house from their from the zodiac sign, from there wherever they are. From there they get exalted in the 3rd house, the 5th house, the 8th house, and the 10th house. Okay, so Jupiter gets exalted in Aquarius, Aries, Cancer, and Virgo. Saturn gets exalted in Pisces, Taurus, Leo, and Libra. Okay, so I'm talking about the last one. I mean, okay, we'll talk about the last one, which is Leo, the exaltation of Saturn in Leo. And yeah, I talked about Prince Charles. Okay, so now final few examples. I want to tell you about the debilitation. शनि का debilitation सोचो क्या कर सकता है. शनि का debilitation का example मैं आपको बताऊं. Britney Spears. Britney Spears has got a Virgo ascendant. Okay, and she has got the Virgo ascendant, and her 5th lord is Saturn, and that is in debilitation in Virgo. Okay, because Saturn gets exalted in Pisces and it gets debilitated in Virgo. Okay, because of which what happens is she has been maligned. You know, she had a, I mean, Britney Spears was one of the most controversial person around. Okay, and that is happening because of this planet. Okay, I'll give you another example is Harvey Weinstein. Okay, Harvey Weinstein is that guy because of whom the entire Me Too movement started. Okay, and Harvey Weinstein has got Libra ascendant, and he has got the 4th lord debilitated in 12th. Okay, 4th house means business. 4th house means your land, your land where you belong to. Okay, and poor guy. Okay, this guy. I mean, poor guy nahi bolunga. I mean, he deserves it. Okay, So this guy has got this fourth lord debilitated in the 12th house, okay, which is what makes him lose his face, lose everything that he had. He had so much. He was a great man. He had huge businesses. All his businesses and everything is gone to the dogs. Okay, because of this. Okay. Okay, amazing. It's a great session. Thank you so much. And Gautam, thank you for joining in. Milan Kulkarni is talking about Jupiter in trouble, Pisces water. Okay, fine. Yes. And I'll give you examples of Saturn being in Scorpio. Okay, Saturn in debilitation in Scorpio. Now, if you look at Mahatma Gandhi has got the fourth lord debilitated in the second house. Mahatma Gandhi didn't have money. Okay. Then you look at Che Guevara. Che Guevara has got Pisces Ascendant. For him, the 11th lord is debilitated in the 9th house. Okay, he also didn't have a second half of life. Okay, it's gone. He died young. Okay, and if I'm going to talk about even Osama bin Laden. Okay, he had the 9th lord debilitated in 7th house. 9th house means what? International. Okay, fame, name, popularity in the international world. But he had the 9th lord Saturn in debilitation in the 7th house, which made him a villain for the world. Okay, the entire world wanted to capture him. Okay, so that is because of that. Then I'm going to talk about the last one, the last set. Now, very, very, very important one. Okay, Shani jo hai. Now, this is a very, very profound thought. Okay, I'm going to talk about this profound thought today, and this is something very, very important. I'm saying this, and I'm telling you what, this is something which is exactly against the theory of traditional astrology. Traditional astrology, you say that Shani in Aquarius is in its own house. But you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that Shani gets debilitated in Aquarius. Shani gets exalted in Leo and gets debilitated in Aquarius. Now, what does it mean? I'll give you a few examples. Dalai Lama, okay? Dalai Lama has a Gemini ascendant, okay? And for him, Gemini ascendant, so 8th house is Shani, and the 8th lord is debilitated in the 9th house. 9th house means foreign countries. So poor Dalai Lama, what did he have to do? Okay, there was a revolution in Tibet that was happening. 8th house means revolution, because of which he had to run to a different country, and that is India. So he is now a refugee in India. Okay, so Dalai Lama has come to India. He settled down in India now because his 8th lord Shani is debilitated in the 9th house. So there is no choice, but he had to run. Okay. Then I can give you example of Farah Khan. Okay, Farah Khan has got the 2nd lord debilitated in 3rd house, and many a times Farah Khan has said that I had a lot of issues with money. She had gone through mental trauma because she didn't have money. There was no finance. Okay, I can give you another example of Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. was a man who was into deep addictions. Addiction, 8th house and 3rd house. And Robert Downey Jr. has got the Saturn in debilitation in the 8th house, which made him get into so much of addiction. Then he came out of that. Okay. And probably one of the last examples I can give you is Brandon Lee. Okay. Brandon Lee has got a Sagittarius ascendant. Brandon Lee is the son of Bruce Lee. And you know what he did, this guy? Poor boy, okay, Brandon Lee, he had a real gun, and he never knew that it is a real gun, and there were real bullets in that. And what he did was, he just kept on his head and he shot himself, okay? And he has got Saturn in debilitation in the 3rd house. 3rd house means the mind, 3rd house means thinking, 3rd house also indicates the hands. So he took his own life, okay, using his own hands. Anyway, so there are so many things that we can talk about. Okay, and I just want to conclude the session. I can just keep on going on and on and on. I can have so many examples. I've just, I just took some few examples from whatever I could think of or whatever I had in my notes. But there are many more which I've left because there is not enough time for us to talk about all the examples. What I want to tell you is that I have arrived at this conclusion. मतलब मैं आपको जो बता रहा हूँ, मैं ऐसे ही सिर्फ एक दिन मैंने सोचा कि अरे यार चलो मैं बताऊंगा कि यार कुछ अलग से करना है तो बता दो, ऐसा नहीं है. इसके पीछे बहुत रिसर्च गया. मैं आपको बताऊं कि मतलब मैंने इवन जो मेरे जो क्लाइंट्स जो मेरे पास आते हैं, कभी कभी ये समझ में नहीं आता है कि यार ये आदमी रियल एस्टेट में है, लेकिन रियल एस्टेट के लिए 4th हाउस 8th हाउस स्ट्रांग होना चाहिए, लेकिन वहां पर कोई एक्सॉल्टेड प्लैनेट है ही नहीं। लेकिन अब वो शनि वहां पर उच्च स्थान में है 8th हाउस में, तो समझ में आ रहा है कि अरे यार अब ये रियल एस्टेट में क्यों है। सो द पॉइंट इज, ऐसा बहुत सारे जो लोगों का जो चार्ट में मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा था कि ये ऐसा क्यों है, ये व्यक्ति ये क्यों है, ये व्यक्ति ये क्यों नहीं कर रहा है, ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा था। तो अब जब मैं एक एक करके प्लैनेट डालने लगा ना, then it became very clear. Then it was like absolutely clear that yes, okay, this is what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, okay, thank you so much, all of you, for taking time out. You have been fantastic. You are, I mean, I love you all. It's, it really, you have, you have taking time for someone else, okay, and watching is, you have to take your time, and you have come here to see this, to watch this. And I can see all those hearts, okay, that you sent to me. Thank you so much for that. And let me just summarize the whole thing. So the summary is that Saturn and Jupiter, the traditional planets in Indian astrology, have got multiple exaltation points. So Saturn and Jupiter gets exalted in the 3rd, the 5th, the 8th, and the 10th house from where they belong to. Okay, from their particular house, they get exalted in the 3rd, the 5th, the 8th, and the 10th houses, and exactly opposite to those houses, they get debilitated. Okay, so that is the reason Saturn has been very bad. I mean, बहुत बार शनि इतना प्रॉब्लम क्यों क्रिएट करता है करके सोचते, तो अगर आप ये लॉजिक लगा के देखेंगे ना, तो आपको समझ में आएगा कि भाई क्यों ऐसा था. Okay, so brilliant people, thank you so much. Okay, you've been a wonderful audience, and this video is going to be available now. In some time it will be saved, and it will be there on my timeline. Whenever you want, you can come back, and you can watch the video again. You can see the examples also, and you can put down your questions in the question, and I will answer you. Okay, I'll answer all your questions. So thank you, people. Bye then. Take care. Good night. And for all the people who are calling from and who have joined in from different parts of the world, okay, good morning or good afternoon or good evening, whatever it is. Yeah, thank you, and see you again, see you soon, hopefully in a different place. Thank you.